I now give the floor to the representative of Algeria.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like, first of all, to convey our deepest condolences to the government and the people of Malawi on the tragic loss of Malawi's Vice President, Mr. Solos Chilima, and the delegation accompanying him. Our sympathy and compassion to their families and friends. Mr. President, Algeria decided finally to vote for the holding of this meeting, a meeting on the situation on the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Because this issue already exists in the agenda items list of the Council. And our principles, the principle of Algeria, is that any member of this very Council has the right to request a meeting in accordance with the rule number 2 of the Provisional Rules of Procedure. Therefore, we firmly believe that our discussion must be guided by the substance provided in the title of the agenda item adopted today. And my delegation would like to address the following point. At today's meeting on the situation on the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, Algeria reaffirmed its steadfast commitment to the principles of sovereignty, territorial integrity, equality among member states, peaceful settlement of conflict, and non-interference in the internal affairs of states. However, and while recalling that the 3 pillars of the United Nations are sustainable development, human rights, and humanitarian issues, as well as peace and security, we must emphasize that the primary responsibility of this very Security Council is outlined in the UN Charter and is the maintenance of international peace and security. Mr. President, Algeria attaches great importance to the promotion and protection of all human rights, anytime, everywhere. At the same time, it firmly believes that member states have established dedicated bodies which are mandated according to an existing, well-crafted division of labor. Hence, the Human Rights Council remains the appropriate body designed specifically for discussing human rights through the principles of universality, impartiality, objectivity, and non-selectivity. The politicization of human rights within this Council could lead to biased implementation of international law, potentially aggravating conflicts and exacerbating mistrust and isolation, rather than tackling the fundamental causes of international crisis and promoting international peace and security in the Korean Peninsula. In conclusion, Mr. President, in addressing the situation concerning the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, Algeria reiterates the necessity of constructive dialogue and international cooperation as the essential means to overcome challenges in the Korean Peninsula. Although we are mindful of the concerning atmosphere of tension and fear from a possible deflagration in the Korean Peninsula, especially the fear of a nuclear deflagration. Although we continuously share our view in every discussion in the Council on the non-proliferation issue, I would have to underline, however, that our focus today must not deviate from the core issue. The quest for a peaceful solution to the Korean Peninsula crisis must be guided by the purpose and principles of the United Nations Charter and the legitimate security concern of all parties. I thank you.
I thank the representative of Algeria for their statement.